Hey, hey, hey! You know who it is? Just back with some more mind screwery. Um, no, first I want to start off by talking about rich people versus us. Rich people are no better than us. Of course, we all already know that. Rich people are no better than us. What makes them different is their mentality, the way they think, the way they grew up. Everything about them is different than us as far as like their demeanor, their facade, everything. They're not out here forced to survive on our level of if we don't have anything, we may starve to death. Them not having anything just means they can't make rich moves that day. Their food is never in question. Their bills are never in question. Maybe their yacht payments and things like that may be in question, but their vitals are never in question. They're on a different level of survival than us. Money did that to them. That's the difference between them and us. Just born under different circumstances, not even better circumstances, just different circumstances. Someone born with less or worse resources than you, or in a worse spot than you, could have been set up for a better life than you. Which means, yeah, you're in a horrible spot, but as soon as you make this move and go around that corner, look what you just walked into. Nobody else could have gotten that spot from their angle. You were in a worse angle to hit a better pocket. So their money and their circumstances in life changed them and put them in a different kind of a mosh pit. Their fighting is different than our fighting. Our fighting is cutthroat to the neck. Theirs is chess, you know. So they fight with, the white collars and things like that. They stay clean when they fight. But us blue collars, we get dirty. It's all out. They run from us. When they see us going to war, they don't even want to come down that road. They want to pass that road and go the long way around. They're not coming our way. The everyday civilian, they don't want to pass through us. They know they can't survive that kind of a fight. We'll strip them clean down to their bones. They know that. So they stay in their little section and fight, over Grey Poupon, and things like that. So they can't help how they turned out. That's just who they are. They can't help what their situation turned them into. If you were born in their situation, you'd be the same way they are. So let's just, charge that to the game. It is what it is. Just imagine, putting yourself in their shoes and feeling threatened all of a sudden by someone from the blue collar crowd that's fighting. You're gonna be scared. You're gonna be ready to go all out. You just suddenly feel threatened by the worst crowd out there to be fighting with. The worst crowd, you feel threatened now by them. Now you're about to go all out. You're gonna make a statement now because you need to protect yourself from the worst crowd to fight with. Now, instead of us rocking them to sleep, just enjoying our little win with AMC, we poke at them every chance we get. Now, what do you think that's gonna do? That's gonna prolong the fight to where maybe they had it in their heads maybe to give up on a certain date after they made a couple of moves, and then they go online, and they see us poking at them, for every little thing. It's going to force them to keep fighting back longer just to prove a point to us and show us, oh no, it ain't got to go down that way because I say so. It's going to make all them sitting at them big tables eating laugh at each other like, oh, they're going to do this and that to your movement. Okay, well, I'm going to show you all they're not, and it's going to prolong the fight because they're all proving to each other that what they say go, not what we say go. So we should be rocking them to sleep and not poking at them, if you understand what I'm saying. Because, we poke at them and I don't think a single one of us have the money to fight that fight that we poked them for. We poke them and we don't have the millions sitting back waiting to take on that kind of a fight. So we're making it harder on ourselves. So I just think we should just rock them to sleep. What they're doing. Let's just rock them to sleep. Go around. So what we're really doing though, y'all, is we're setting our kids up for a better financial, decisions and a better financial life. Not us, really, our kids, because they get to basically live their whole lives based off of decisions we make right now. That's why I tell everybody, you sell when you want to, but it's important to hold because we're holding for them, because we're setting them up for a better life with worse air to breathe. And I feel like I owe my kid as much as possible to make up for how the carbon is going to be in the air by the time they get older and how the air is going to change. I just hope they can adapt to that slowly without knowing and suffering. on the other hand, we may be rich, but we may die and come back. I may die and come back as a poor kid in the projects somewhere. And my bank account from my previous life may be beefy, and I don't have anything to do with that bank account anymore, but my kids will. So I'm setting them up for a better life with worse air, and I may be in the projects growing up with that same bad quality of air. So I'm thinking about them. So I don't know, just a couple things I wanted to touch on with y'all, and I hope everybody out there is still doing good. I love y'all. You know how I love my crowd. So I don't know, just leave comments and let me know how y'all feel about this whole thing. Just let's rock them to sleep. Let's just do what we do, and lead them out of it. They're gonna buckle regardless. We're the ones that matter. We're the ones that been suffering for long, getting robbed all the time. They're playing with, like I said, they're playing with all of our money, but they still take it personal while we're poking at them. They're steady trying to show each other, I'm a big dog at this table. They say this and that and that and that and this. Well, I'm gonna show them different. So each one don't want to fail at their shift of their shorting. Just want let y'all know that or whatever. Get some more subscribers, y'all, because I'm starting to go deep into this. I'm on a roll now. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Take care, y'all.